Tangem Pay integrated with Visa technology, how it's going to be able to be used, and when it's going to be available. Let's jump right on into it. All right, guys, so I've got a video here on YouTube. It's an AMA with Michael Batu from Tangem, Mike A. Horong from Visa, and then a host. I'm going to play a little clip, and it's Michael here explaining from Tangem's end how essentially the Tangem Pay integrated with Visa technology is going to work on a retail level for just using it as a Visa card in any situation that you want to use it in. So let's just take a listen.
Makes sense. Okay. Is there something maybe that I can ask additionally? So could you explain in layman's terms why this is important in terms of, I don't think people quite understand how it is possible to have a transaction being confirmed relatively quickly. So what you need to do from tap till confirmation.
So first, it's important to activate the card. So when you receive the card, you need to activate it, and you need to connect your existing crypto wallet to the card to make transaction happen. After you did it, there are several settings which is required to be made. So we need to ensure that in the different scenarios, this card will support the transaction in a smooth way. And then the magic is where you just go and tap the card in the, for example, coffee shop. You want to buy coffee. And what's happened next? So the card interacts with the terminal, and during the transaction cycle, it's kind of a milliseconds, but there is a data important to sign the transaction. The blockchain will be added to the transaction directly on a post terminal. And this data will be then used to validate your transaction, and in 1 second, an issuer will respond based on the data received from the terminal and from the card that yes, you have enough money on your crypto account, and yes, there is a correct card used with the correct key at the end user side. And if everything goes correctly, you will get a proof transaction, and you will get your coffee within a few seconds, as it's usually happened with the regular cards. The magic is that we don't need to confirm it in advance, so the transaction itself will be supported by the data required to sign the transaction in blockchain. And this is really magic, because no one right now no one is signing right now the transaction during the authorization part with the blockchain data. We could do this because we use the Tangem cold wallet solution inside the Tangem Pay platform, and this is very important part and important method to authorize the transaction without losing the user control on their crypto assets.
Got it.
So there you have it. We have got kind of a little bit of a detailed description on how this is going to be able to be used. And for those of you who don't know what this is, first of all, I made a video a month or so, 2 months ago, about Tangem and Visa being partnered up in making a Tangem cold storage card where Visa's integrated and you can spend your crypto straight out of this cold storage card anywhere that Visa is accepted. And the fact that this is on the verge of happening is huge news, because it's going to be, for some people, maybe an extremely easy way to take profits, because you get yourself a Tangem wallet. You also get yourself, when they're available, one of these Visa Tangem wallets, and all you're doing is transferring funds from one Tangem wallet to another, and then you can spend your crypto anywhere Visa is accepted, which is almost everywhere at this point in time. So in a nutshell, that's what it is. And what he just explained is that it's going to do all of the signing for the transaction, verifying that you have the money that you're wanting to spend on this terminal, whether it be a coffee, whether it be a new PlayStation, whether it be whatever it is. It's going to verify that you have the money in your card, in your account, and in a matter of a few seconds, it's going to also verify that the card matches the certain user based on the private key that's stored on the little chip. And all of that happens in a few seconds behind the scenes as you tap your card. And then if everything's approved, it's as simple as tapping your regular Visa card or your regular MasterCard on the terminal at whatever location, retail or whatever you're trying to buy. So it's going to be seconds, and it's going to act exactly like the current cards that we use today. And all of the multi-sig, all of the signing, all of the verification that money's in your account, all of the verification that this is a legit card and the card matches the private key, all of that happens behind the scenes in a matter of seconds, and then you move on, just like you would with a regular credit card, a regular debit card. So huge, in my opinion, news. And there's other ways that you can take profits, potentially when the top of the bull market comes around. But for anybody who's new to crypto and is not comfortable with moving amounts of crypto around from different exchanges into different wallets, afraid they're going to lose it in the meantime, this right here could be the golden ticket for somebody who is not comfortable moving their crypto around. All you've got to do is have it on this card and tap it whenever you want to buy something, right? So when it comes time to take profits, what you were going to be doing, essentially, if you're going to go this route, is swap your crypto into a stable coin, and then just keep your stable coins on your Tangem wallet. And then when you want to start spending money, you transfer your stable coins from your normal regular Tangem wallet into your Visa Tangem wallet, and then you go spend it at the store. It's very simple. So it's just one transaction every time you want to spend. So as far as some of the details, they are not completely out yet, but I did reach out to the Tangem team, and they told me that the integration and the project is in the works right now, and it should be ready to launch in Q4 of this year, and by the latest, early Q1 of next year. So it's right around the corner, and we are going to have this available for this bull cycle. It will be very interesting. It should be very easy, and it should be very efficient for a lot of people to potentially take profits. The other major question that I've seen and that I had was spending limits, because a lot of cards have spending limits. And let's say you've got $2 million in your Tangem wallet, and you want to go and you want to pay for a new car in crypto with your Visa Tangem card. Is there going to be a spending limit where you're not going to be able to purchase a big ticket item all at one time? And their answer was there are going to be limits. They don't know yet. They've had a lot of feedback that it should be limitless and that there shouldn't be spending limits. So I don't know exactly what they're going to do. Maybe they'll take some of that into consideration, or maybe they're going to just make the spending limits larger at this point in time. I don't know. We will get that information as we move forward, I would assume. But in the meantime, the great news here is that this whole scenario is going to be ready and is going to be live potentially Q4 of this year, which is in a month from now, or between a month and 3 months from now. So if you guys do not have a Tangem wallet yet, make sure you get one. Not only for this feature that's right around the corner, but just in general, because you need to keep your crypto safe. It's the most important thing you can do when you're investing in crypto, is to keep it off of exchanges, off of hot wallets, and in a cold storage, secure wallet where it cannot be hacked and it cannot be confiscated, it cannot be frozen, it cannot be taken from you. It is extremely important to do. And if you do want to participate in the Visa partnership with Tangem, then you're going to need at least one other Tangem wallet to keep your funds safe, and then you can transfer from that wallet into your Visa wallet when the time comes, because you don't want to keep all of your funds in your Visa Tangem wallet, in my opinion, because then you're dealing with a centralized entity at that point, and who knows what can happen when you're dealing with that. So I would recommend keeping it in a separate wallet and then transferring it into your Visa wallet when the time comes, just the amount that you want to spend that day or the next day or whenever you're going to spend it. So as of right now, you cannot buy the Visa version yet, but it will be coming soon. So in the meantime, get yourself, if you don't have one, I even recommend having 2 or 3 if you can afford it, so that you can diversify your crypto even further into multiple wallets. That way, if something happens to one of them, you still have majority of your crypto safe. Right now, they have the regular Tangem printed black wallets. They have the vivid, bright color Tangem wallets. They have the trendy pastel colored Tangem wallets. And then they have a limited edition here of solid black. You get 2 solid black cards that don't have a logo on it at all, and then one of them will have the Tangem logo on it, which I think is pretty cool. I might order some of these solid black ones myself. I think those are pretty cool looking. And then nobody knows what the hell they are because there's not even a logo on them at all. Anyways, beyond the point. And then for those of you who haven't seen my previous video, they have a ring as well. It's a solid black ring with the same chip on the underside that's in the cards, and you can just wear it on your finger, which is also pretty cool for those of you who wear rings. I don't particularly wear rings, but I actually might buy one of these just because I think they're cool. Nonetheless, they're pre-ordered. So are the full-on black ones. They're a limited edition. They're also on pre-order, so you probably won't get them right away. But nonetheless, you need to have your crypto in a cold storage wallet, and Tangem is by far my favorite. Now, if you do want a discount, use code CATDADDY at checkout for 10% off. And the link for the official Tangem website is in the description below. So go ahead and check that out. And the price on these is not all that expensive compared to any other hardware wallet on the market. So I would highly recommend getting some of these. Get 1 or 2 sets, and then when the Visa edition comes out, also get yourself one of those, because I'm telling you right now, for anybody who is a little weary about sending crypto back and forth from exchanges, then into your bank account, 2 or 3 different stops along the way, losing your crypto, this is going to be the easiest way to take profits, because all you've got to do is put it on your Tangem card and tap it anywhere that Visa is accepted. And that is it. Done. Just like a regular credit card. Also, the Tangem team is integrating, as we speak, KRC20 into Tangem Wallet. So it's a matter of time before we will be able to store all of our KRC20 tokens that we mint or buy in our Tangem wallet. Another reason why you should have one of these. No other hardware wallet on the market is going to allow you to store your KRC20 tokens. Okay? Maybe OneKey will at some point, but Tangem's going to be the first one, and I guarantee you it's going to be a while before we see another cold storage wallet integrate KRC20, because not even a lot of cold storage wallets integrated Caspa itself already. Caspa is a big name now. Get yourself one of these, store your Caspa, store the rest of your crypto, store your KRC20 tokens so that they're safe. And in the meantime, guys, continue to pack your damn bags before it's too late. I will see you in the next video. Peace out.